several women who gave birth after losing their husbands on 9/11. One woman who could have easily been in their shoes decided to reach out in love and support by hosting a luncheon. Ellen Marks was there.
Oh my God, Mary.
It was as if they had known each other for years. Yet it was the first time Louise and Pasquale Buzzelli met these women, the guests of honor at a Mother's Day luncheon she threw for them this afternoon. Women who lost their husbands on September 11th and gave birth in the weeks and months after.
I couldn't go on in my life knowing that they were out there. I needed to reach out to them in some way.
This People magazine cover featuring 31 widows and their new babies provided instant inspiration for Louise.
I remember just seeing that and saying to myself, oh my God, you know, I could have been one of them. And, you know, just for that day, I knew that place.
She did, for when disaster struck, a pregnant Louise Buzzelli thought for sure she had lost her husband. But miraculously, Pasquale Buzzelli survived the collapse of the North Tower and was rescued hours later. A month later, the couple's daughter, Hope, arrived.
Say hi. Can you say hi, Hope? Say hi.
Hope is also the name of a song Louise wrote and recorded for the 9/11 mothers.
Give them the strength to go on.
So moved by Louise's story of her Song for Hope Foundation, Susan and Bob Palzer turned over their restaurant Rigoletto Espresso for the day and donated its food to nourish the spirit of these fatherless families.
No one can ever imagine what it was like unless you're them. So if we were able to do a small part in making them have a great Mother's Day, then it's our pleasure.
Mother's Day 2003 is different in the 2002.
How so?
Because the 2002, I not finding the body of my husband. My baby is more baby. So it's very, very hard the last year. This year is good for me.
It's a long road. It's not a smooth road. But I have hope it'll get better.
Mary Danahy looks forward, and she looks back 18 months ago to the day little Grace Ann was born.
I don't know how I did it, but I'm glad I'm not there, and I'm glad I did it. And I look at her, and she's such a gift. And we had named her Grace before she was born, and she's my saving grace. She really is. So he always used to say she was, you know, going to be his amazing grace. She's that to me.
Louise is taking the proceeds from her CD, about $10,000, and distributing it to the 50 mothers who have contacted her so far. These moms went home with the $200 checks in their babies' names, a little something for themselves, and the gift of knowing their hardship is heartfelt.
It's about bringing them together, you know, letting them know that people care about them and that they will never, ever, ever be forgotten.
In Hohokus, New Jersey, Ellen Marks, WB11 News at 10.
Cute kid there. From Health Expert.